Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and today I wanted to do a review for Psychotherapy. Now, this is Bayview Entertainment. Before I get into my review, I wanted to take the time to thank Bayview for sending me this copy to review for you guys. They have an awesome company. I'm going to tell you how I got associated with them or came across them later on in the review, but I'm going to put their links in the description box below for their Facebook page, their official website, and also their YouTube channel. Definitely check them out. They have all kinds of movies to pretty much appeal to anyone. Psychotherapy is a 2019 film which runs approximately 72 minutes and is written and directed by Joshua Nelson. Now, he was responsible for Pandora's Nightmares, Transfusion, and Kids Today. Now, this stars Chelsea Rose Barretto as Rebecca. She was in a bunch of shorts. Laura Caparelli as Vanessa. She didn't have anything to her credit. And Vincent Caprio as Frank. He was in a film called Orderly Disorder. Okay, let me get into a short synopsis here, and then I'll get into how I came across Bayview. Now, this is about a counselor named Rebecca who is trying to help people, like most counselors do. And that's one of the things I really enjoyed about this film was its cynical take on the world today. She has a bunch of patients, and you get to know these patients. One of them is a couple who wants kids, and everything she wants, the guy is not ready for yet, but somehow she gets him to agree to it anyway by manipulation. There's another couple who the guy makes money and the girl spends all the money, and of course there's no sex involved, but he's just willing to go along with it. Most of it's couples therapy. There's a few individual therapy sessions, like with this person, which is actually a normal person, but when he dressed up as Bobito, he did a lot of bad things. So, yeah. Now, Rebecca's home life is really, really bad. Her husband is abusive, both verbally and physically. And she, despite the fact that her home life sucks, she doesn't feel like she's helping anyone. And she's getting kind of fed up with her patients. So she takes it upon herself to have a retreat or a getaway where they can work on certain things to help them with their problems and so forth. And from there, things go pretty wrong, and I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. I actually really like this. I thought it made a interesting comment about society today, and you can definitely see that in the film. I'm going to get to my pros and my cons. One of the pros was this was very low budget, but you could tell that they worked with the budget that they had, and they did pretty well with it. Another pro is the kills. I thought the kills were pretty inventive and pretty cool. The acting was okay. It wasn't overly great, but they got the point across. Now I'm going to go for the cons. I have one major con for this film, and that is the title. The title and the cover are a little misleading. Now, granted, this clown is in the cover, and it is one of her patients, but it's not exactly what you think it's going to be, which is okay because it doesn't say that's what it's going to be. But I kind of had a preconceived notion that this clown was going to be going there and killing everyone. That's not exactly the case. Not exactly. So that's why it's not a complete con. And I'm going to leave it at that. The blood and gore were pretty decent. And overall, actually say I like the film. And I think a lot of people who are fans of low budget kind of slasher movies. It has a slasher quality to it. Um, I think they'll like this film. Fans of independent horror. Now, let me tell you how I came across Bayview Entertainment. I am a big fan of artsploitation films. I have been for quite some time. Movies like Der Samurai are some of my favorites. Wither, which I've done a review for. Horsehead. They do so many different films in so many different countries that most of their films are really, really good, in my opinion. Not for everyone, because they do a lot of foreign films as well. Like I said, they do stuff from different countries. But I have always been a big fan of their company. Now, I was looking to buy some older artsploitation films that I had missed out on, and hence is the title Bunny the Killer Thing. Now, I don't know if anybody's seen that movie, but I think that movie is hysterically funny. It's a creature feature slasher movie, foreign film, and it's hysterically funny. I can't really get into what it's about, but yeah, it's when I heard a review on it originally, I had to get it, and I absolutely love it. Now, this movie has been out of print. It was an artsploitation film, still is, but it was out of print. So I found out that Bayview, to make a long story short, Bayview Entertainment was actually putting out a lot of the older artsploitation films that were out of print. That's pretty much how I came across them. And I started getting emails from them showing the different type of stuff that they offer. I mean, this company pretty much offers everything from fitness stuff like Pilates and all that kind of stuff to horror films, original and reprints of some of the stuff that's really hard to find, and dramas and everything else under the sun. It's a really good company, and I think they're going to do really, really well. Their stuff is also reasonably priced for the most part. Yeah, I really like this company. Like I said, I'm going to put their links in the description box below. This is definitely one to check out. I know I have a lot of people who love independent horror that follow my channel. This is definitely one you might want to check out. I enjoyed it. I think you might too. And another special thank you to Bayview Entertainment for sending me this copy to review for you guys. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.